you dumb, beautiful fucker.
Who wants to be in America's slash fic with Abraham Lincoln?
Louisiana Purchase, that's a name.
You need to really get off my balls, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Also, why was Michelangelo so stinky? Ew. Oh yeah, I heard you click.
But kind of continuing that track that we were talking about that the listeners were not privy to.
Yeah, y'all weren't here for this one.
Top 3 hot sauces. Let's go.
Oh God, top 3 hot sauces. All right.
Just like your initial gut feeling. This is not scientific at all.
I love that this cold open involves hot sauce. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. It makes me so happy.
Well, I'm not going to introduce the show until we discuss this.
All right, no introduction until. All right, so I'm going first.
Yeah, because I got to think about it.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right, okay. Well, obviously, can't find this one anymore. That Louisiana honey.
The sweet honey.
Yeah, the
one?
sweet heat hot sauce that we found.
Oh my God, that was so good.
The only place we could find is at Walmart, and now they don't fucking carry it anymore for some reason. Everything I love must just disappear. Even though it destroys me, the mango habanero hot sauce that you get at Domino's, and apparently they have the same kind at what's that wing place we go to? Wingstop. Yeah, Wingstop. Yeah, so many wing places it gets confusing.
And they all have wing in the title,
so
it's all of them.
Every single one of them. And again, these are in no particular order, but I gotta say it. Tapatio. I mean, oh man, get me a Tapatio tuxedo, and I will be ready to clown. All right, now you gotta go.
Oh,
and then the intro.
All right.
The beginning of the show depends on you, Jonathan.
No, this is too much pressure.
But
my top 3 hot sauces.
Yes. Mild, hot, and fire.
Mild, medium,
Diablo.
That
is the worst fucking sauce. It doesn't even have a good taste. It's just
it's so bad.
It's the worst.
It's like the atomic sauce at like Buffalo Wild Wings, where I went there in high school, and I was like, I'm gonna be such a fucking badass. I'm gonna get the hottest shit on the menu. And it tasted. It wasn't that it was hot as shit.
Yeah,
but it was mostly because it tasted like fucking dirt.
Yeah, it's just no flavor. It's just hot for hot's sake.
Yeah,
it gets to the point where it goes full circle, and it damn near tastes like cleaning chemicals.
Very much. I do love Tapatio. I love Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah.
But I don't put it on my stuff enough to really say top tier sauce. Yeah. One this is very regional, and I know a lot of people will disagree. Crystals.
I like Crystals. I forgot about Crystals.
There was something about the way my mom and Cody's mom when they would do wings. That was usually the sauce they would use.
Yeah.
And it was something about it. It was just fucking great.
Yeah,
but the fucking sauce of my heart, just in my gut, and it was because it was the sauce of the school. You gotta go Texas Pete.
Texas Pete. There was a mix-up at work with a delivery one time, and instead of getting a regular sriracha, we got Texas Pete sriracha. And I guess they thought it was the same thing, right? And I tried it, and it is vastly different, and also, in my opinion, gross.
Because the thing is, we'll go ahead and introduce the show.
Oh yeah,
and then we'll continue this conversation. But hello, welcome to AYCH. This is episode. I have it written down somewhere because I'm a fucking degenerate.
238.
238.
I looked up the Spotify link.
Hey, you better be glad I fucking wrote it down because I would have not fucking remembered.
I hope I was correct. I hope I was correct.
Anyway, it's episode 238. If it's not that, we'll edit something in.
It's actually 269.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan, and anyone who willingly chooses Tabasco over any other hot sauce is a fucking psycho who needs to be like thrown in jail, and I will not back off that position.
But before I even introduce myself, I have to agree.
Bringing the bit back.
Oh man, I am that cannon guy, and I say this as someone who is holding a White Claw lemon flavored in their hand. How in the holy hell do any one of you drink this, like, at all? It's not good. It's like someone chewed up a fruit-flavored bubble gum and burped in your face. That smell is what this tastes like.
Like, I really don't like how, like, in the past, like, 5 years, like, fucking, like, sparkling water has just become this new fad. It's not good, people. Stop lying to your fucking self. It's always, like, usually most seltzers, it's like, there's just, like, a hint of flavor.
Yeah.
It's like, you taste something and you think you're about to get flavor, and then it's just, like...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not good?
Yeah, I may have brought this up on one of these shows. It's hard to keep track anymore.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The only good seltzer I've ever had is probably Mike's Hard.
Mike's Hard is really good.
Does it actually taste like something?
Yeah, you can actually taste it. And that's usually because they put, like when you taste it, it's because they put, like, a bunch of fucking sugar and shit into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying drink these things because they're probably filled with lots of fucking sugar and sweeteners that are fucking terrible for you. But if you want to have a seltzer in your life, Mike's Hard, not a sponsor, is probably your best bet. Because White Claw is trash, y'all. What the F?
Yeah, it's just bad. Or like, what's that one? It's non-alcoholic seltzer water where you can only get it in like the 1 liter bottle. It's at Walmart.
I have no... Evian? Is that it?
Or it's like Clear Americans.
I have no idea. Oh, wait. The flavored ones, right?
Yeah,
They're like 89 cents a bottle?
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. We bought them before. Yeah.
Yeah, those are good as fuck.
They're not bad. Yeah.
You can definitely tell they use like aspartame or some sort of like artificial sweetener because it's like, wow, this tastes like vaguely like Diet Coke.
Yeah, I tried to get told my dad about these caffeinated packets that we use, and he goes, probably has aspartame in it. I can't have it. And I looked at the ingredients, and lo and behold, it's in there. So. How fucked is it that all the things in life that are so good is just downright terrible for you?
Oh yeah. Well, I think something that would help is like especially in college, like talking to people who aren't from this country. One of the things they remark upon, especially around here, is just like how shitty the food is. Like, because really, like, there's not that many restaurants around here.
That's true, yeah.
It's mostly just like fast food stuff, which is fine. I mean,
yeah,
I eat that shit every day, even though, like, really I don't need to. None of us do.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I mean,
kind of been forced to do that a lot this week, waiting on payday. Living that dollar menu lifestyle this week, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
But
definitely feel that.
In case you're wondering why we aren't rebooting anything right now, is probably a reason you've already figured out yourself. It's just the two of us.
Yeah. I don't even know if we announced what this episode was originally going to be. But
oh, really? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Sorry.
Like, we do so many shows. Like, I'm just like, fuck.
Because I know on Cajun Greatness, I know we at least like give them like, hey, this was coming up and whatnot. And yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if y'all did that or not, and I've been on the show, so Jesus.
Well, especially since COVID, like a lot of it, some like behind the scenes, a lot of it has been kind of just like flying by the seat of our pants.
Oh yeah,
and we'll like come up with ideas. Like we'll usually have like quarterly, mid-year, and like end of year meetings, and we'll be like, come up with these really cool ideas, and then when it comes time to actually do it, it's like, fuck, we got a week to prepare for this entire thing, and it's just going to take way too much fucking time.
It's like, like schedule it for days, but then you're like, oh shit, we actually have to do this now. Yeah,
and then there's just like a lot of stuff outside the show and work that's been going on too, so
yeah,
it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, so I guess it's just gonna be another banner episode, which I always love.
Oh, same.
Gives you an excuse to not have anything prepared. Not that we don't have anything prepared.
No, Cannon's got some topics if we just like go for an awkward silence for about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, like I know we can fill the time.
Oh, definitely.
Because again, I've said it many times over. This is literally just what we do every day, just with microphones in our faces.
Yeah, obviously there's some level of performance involved, but like, yeah, it's mostly just these are like conversations we'd have. Honestly, probably toned down conversations that we have.
Yeah. I will say, like, I mean, you got to ham it up. It's a show. You got to perform, man. You got to perform.
Yeah. But there's definitely like things like, and it's nothing like anything like problematic or bad, but it's just like, I would not say that on even like for like as little of a following as we have. I wouldn't want anyone to hear half the shit I say, which is mostly just stupid garbage. Yeah. Like, especially like me and Pat, most of the time we just communicate in just like weird, like, haha, pee pee poo poo, haha, funny. Just like stupid shit like that. Like, you would think we're like fucking toddlers.
Yeah. But you two are also like extremely funny though. Like, really, y'all
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm serious. Y'all are some of the very fortunate enough to live with some of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. It's great. It's always a hoot. Like, there's always somebody screaming, hollering, laughing about something. When we're not, yelling mad about something.
Which is 90%. Because I very much take after, like, the Lewis Black school of comedy, where it's literally just someone screaming.
Oh, yeah. It works. It still works, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, especially if you know how to do it right, which I admittedly do not. I'm not going to act like I'm, like, fucking stand-up comedian or anything. But
there are a lot of times when I like have like fits and shit where I will like, even immediately after I do it, I'll be like, wow, that was very Lewis Black of me.
Yeah.
But I'm also not mad about it.
Or like those like late era George Carlin specials.
Yeah.
Where it's just him being an old man yelling at clouds and it's great.
Yeah. God, those first two Lewis Black specials were the tits. They were so good. Like Black on, well, I guess the first big ones at least. The ones I'm referring to at least. Black on Broadway, and I think Red, White, and Screwed was the name of his second one, I believe, on HBO.
Like, I remember when I was watching comedy, like when I was a kid, like he was definitely like one of the ones where it was like, oh, probably don't need to watch that. That's a little too risque for conservative Christian audience.
Oh man.
So we're just gonna watch fucking Jeff Dunham over and over.
Jesus. Yeah. I think I discovered him as probably around like I don't remember the year. It was definitely one of the early days of YouTube, just like people uploading like literally movies and shit.
Oh yeah, it's like watch like, I don't know, The Departed in 240p, and it's divided into 10 parts over 5 different channels, and they're not even like even parts either.
Oh my god!
You'll get like the first 10 minutes. There'll be 5 minutes in between part 1 and 2 that aren't there, and then you just have no context. You know, like kids today, Gen Z. Even though I'm like half Gen Z, y'all need to realize how good y'all have it, because those were the dark times, the old Wild West of the internet.
God, you just blank. Well, I am the worst at combining words. Have you ever noticed that? I do that all the time.
Oh, I do it too.
Like, I do it. I'm probably going to do it at least 15 more times before we click the goodbye button on this show. But you just brain blasted me. And I actually did this I did this within the last 3 or 4 years, I believe. There was a wrestling channel called Wrestling with Regret.
Yeah, I know.
He brought a movie to my attention that I sought out on YouTube and found it in like various 10-15 minute chunks that somebody did a playlist of. Fucking Sting, Moment of Truth. And it was
like a movie with Sting?
Yeah, it was a movie. I guess it was a movie. Basically telling the story of how he was brought up, how he got brought up in wrestling, and then him turning to God later in his career. And I don't remember much about it other than it being not good. But it's funny because they're reenacting moments that happened on like Monday Night Nitro, right?
Yeah.
And this movie came out in 2004, and they're wrestling in the Impact Zone, which is a 6-sided ring, a company that didn't exist yet.
Oh yeah.
And it's just weird, but Sting also plays himself, like the older.
Older Sting is playing.
Sting is playing himself, but they get like this younger guy to play like young surfer Sting, like how he come up, which is weird because in the actual movie, and I think Brian Zane even brings this up in the actual video, but the two dudes that they cast to play Sting and Warrior, it would have been better if they flipped them because both of the respective actors looked actually more like their real counterparts. But no, they said, Uno, reverse that shit. And
they're just like, all right, we're going to have the guy who's supposed to be Sting, really, is going to be playing this piece of shit.
Yeah. But, that was just me reminded of like watching a fucking movie in clips on YouTube.
God, that it was that was a time to be alive. Like I remember like those early days of YouTube. God, like just looking back on like what I thought was funny when I was like 12 is like I remember like within the past year rediscovering the Laser collection. Did you ever see those videos?
Laser. I don't think so.
It was these series of videos. It was kind of like in the style like As-Def movie. There were these really like micro clips, and it would usually like, and the whole punchline of every one of them was be a character would fire their laser, and they would get this big goofy face and shoot this like laser out of their mouth. They'd, that was the joke.
Yeah.
And there were like 5 of these things, and I remember thinking as a kid that was the funniest shit imaginable.
God, oh man, see that's an interesting topic. Let's marinate on this one for a bit. Old fucking memes and videos from the early days of the internet that we thought were just hilarious. God, I got one right now.
All right.
Oh God,
let's hear it.
Because like I looked him up a few years back. Just to like get a refresher course on what I thought was funny when I was a kid, because two different people.
oh yeah, like I feel like I'm a completely different person to who I was like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh God,
much less like God fuck. When did YouTube start? Like I know it started in like 2005, but like YouTube didn't become like YouTube till like 2007.
I was about to say I don't remember like making it like a regular thing to watch YouTube videos until I don't know, maybe 2007, 2008, maybe something like that. But oh God, this guy, it wasn't even YouTube that I saw his videos from. You know this site called eBaum's World? Does that ring any bells?
No.
It was like a site I kind of like in the vein of like I don't know, like a Newgrounds or
what was that one? You're the Man Now dog.
I guess I don't know what that is either. But
that's like early internet, or like, I say early, but like early 2000 internet.
Man, there's this guy named Frederick Fox, and he uploaded these like just dumb clips of him just doing stupid shit, like just like using dumb voices. And now that I think about it, he used a lot of homophobic slurs and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Like there's one that stands out, and I really didn't watch it until like I think around later in college, because I say 08, but I'm like, fuck, I was in college around that time.
God,
And,
I was just entering high
no,
school.
that can't be right. I was watching YouTube in fucking high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, 08 does not seem right to me now that I think about it.
Because, like, 08, that would have been my freshman year of high school.
But he went to a bowling alley, and I believe he was huffing chloroform in a rag and just went bowling and filmed it. Yeah.
I have a feeling that's
It's not funny.
I have a feeling it's not as funny or interesting as it may initially sound.
No, not at all. It makes all of his previous work award winning by comparison, I would say. I'm just saying, like, and I remember looking back a few years ago watching his stuff, like he would like play guitar and like make little songs. He did one song. He does have one little kind of funny song about weed. He's like, I don't want your weed. Too many stems and seeds. Take it back and give me my money before I recognize on your ass, punk. But like watching most of his stuff, I'm just like, wow. I mean, yeah, little me thought it was fucking hilarious. I remember just like laughing my throat raw, but like a couple years ago watching, I was like, not so much.
Yeah. Or the things that I hate were like, I get reminded, usually Facebook, like every so often. It's like, this is what you posted like 10 years ago.
Oh, I hate that feature on Facebook.
Oh, it's fucking, oh, it is so bad. Like, and this is like I didn't get Facebook until late high school.
Yeah, I didn't get
Like,
it until my first year at a major university, like 08. Yeah.
For me, it was probably around like 2010.
Yeah.
And like, oh God, that was just a lot of and mostly anything I share is going to be shit posting.
Yeah.
Because like, well, one thing I just like absolutely loathe is like people sad posting. Like if something like really bad happens, that's one thing. But like these people who are just like, oh man, I'm so sad and lonely. It's like, I know you're in your feelings, my man, but can you not? It's just like, I'm here for the shit posting. Let me bury my feelings in irony. But a lot of like little me was a fucking boomer. Like, it's usually like musical takes that are like really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh God. It's usually like Justin Bieber hate and shit. I'm just like, it's like, wow, me. I was so original. You know?
Nice Beatles haircut, you little bitch.
And then like the next meme's like, the Beatles were the greatest band to ever band.
Dude, every fucking body had that Bieber cut when I was in school. That
Oh,
little
I
thing,
did.
and they did the fucking hair flips. I even had it for a little while, just because I didn't know what to fucking do with my noggin. So.
Oh yeah, I had, when I had my hair short,
Yeah.
it was always in the Bieber swoop.
God, I did it like for like maybe a couple of months. And I was like, you know what? Nah, dog. It might have been not too long after I decided to just say fuck it and shave it all off. But that was before like I had a beard.
It's not getting cold enough.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, this has been the hottest winter.
Yeah.
Like I've been able to wear sandals like every day. And
Yeah.
it's all like, it's almost Thanksgiving. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, wait till like January hits and we're all just gonna freeze to death.
Oh God, I'm not looking forward to it.
And like we literally might, because we don't have a heater here. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
like running all the rooms hot. Like if the Predator was real, like he came in our shit, like our rooms are just glowing.
But just our rooms, because we have like no central like heating or air conditioning.
God, what other like garbage like internet stuff?
Oh God,
was hilarious. You go next. I got
one. This may be a little after your time, but did you ever watch any of like Ray William Johnson?
Oh fuck yes, dude! Ray William Johnson used to be a regular watch of mine.
Same.
Like,
all of us for some stupid fucking reason. Like the thing is like you looking back on it, it's like any of the clips that he used, any of the people who like are created those clips like have every right to sue him, because it's literally just him like being like, look at this is funny.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, it's pretty much the same format. I mean, hell, I grew up on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, it was kind of like that for internet. It was really like Tosh.0 before Tosh.0.
Yeah. It was like Tosh.0 is basically like a rated R version of America's Funny Home Videos. Hell, you could probably bring back a rated R version of America's Funniest Home Videos with actual Bob Saget now. Oh, yeah. Because he's like a filthy motherfucker. God. Like, I've seen like one of his stand-ups. I mean,
yeah, I remember like I've never been one to be a prude, but I remember like in high school watching one of his comedy specials and just being like,
yeah, some of his jokes are kind of gross, you know, but I also get that they're jokes. I also wasn't like, ew, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But, you know. But, yeah, Ray William Johnson, I always thought it was fascinating. His wallpaper was just the Watchmen book.
Oh, yeah.
And stupid me, it didn't occur to me because when I saw that, shit, I just smacked the microphone. I thought it would be a cool idea if one day if I bought like old, like tattered versions of preacher books and do that to a room in my future house one day. Ooh. But then I was like, I forgot I'd have to buy 2 copies of each to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, that's a lot of books to buy just to destroy, just to hang on my wall. It's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort. What is it like? He's still like doing shit, I think.
I don't know, because I know he had like a bunch of like side shit. Like he like had music, and I use big air quotes because it was rough.
Now, doing your mom in my
the fucking classic
in my head still kind of slaps a little bit. You know, we're straight up doing your mom. Bring, ding, bring, ding. I don't know why it kind of sounds like fucking Soulja Boy. You.
Guys, that it wasn't too long after that probably when that came out. Because God, I remember when that song came out.
Speaking of fucking internet cringe, it might still be out there.
Oh.
It might still be out there.
Oh
no. During the Crank That Soulja Boy days, me, my cousin, and a friend of mine decided to cash in on that a little bit.
Oh no, Cannon, no!
It's a video called "Crank Dat Barnyard," and all it is my cousin Greg in a cow outfit, me and Brett in jeans, shirtless, wearing Halloween masks, and all we're doing is the fucking Crank Dat dance. I would be shocked if it's still up. I'm actually going to do some investigative reporting.
Because everything, when that song came out, like everything, there was so many parodies.
So many parodies.
Like Crank That Spider-Man, Crank, like any IP you could think of, there was some Crank That version of.
Yeah. Oh, it was definitely not the first thing that popped up when I put it in the search, and I don't know. It may not be up anymore.
You know,
I mean, it's probably a good thing.
It's probably a good thing. Yeah.
Granted, you can't see my face. I am wearing a mask. However, I did just tell the world it was me. If it's out there, I don't care. I really don't care. I can't find it. But yeah, like everything, like God, stupid like dance trend videos, oh God, you remember the fucking Harlem Shake?
Fuck.
Do you remember that
yes.
shit? Oh my Jesus, I was
God.
gunning. You know what? Almost. You know what? I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was gunning so hard for the company I was working for at the time to make a Harlem Shake video and make it a ad for the fucking place. I thought it would fucking work. If you do it now while it's hot, people will be like, "What is it?" I thought it'd be funny.
Like, honestly, that's fucking genius.
Like, I was like, God, how old was this? Was like 10. It's
had,
like 10, 11 years ago now, right? Something like that.
Because when was the Harlem Shake? Because I feel like that was like late high school for me.
Man, so as we find out,
we will.
Because I feel like we had the the right cast of characters at that particular joint to make it happen. I even had spots planned for every person who worked there, like individual spots, like where they would be highlighted in this video. I had it all planned out, the shots, everything. I was going full Scorsese in that moment.
Fucking hell yeah. Apparently, it began early 2013.
All right, so not quite as old as I thought it was, but getting there. Just about there.
Because, like, I was today I found this video. It was trying to, like, catalog, like, pop music throughout the 2010s to see if there's, like, any sort of, like, connecting thread.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, like, how, like, screwy my timeline is in my head. Because it was, like, it'll be like, oh, this album came out. And I'm like, oh, that came out last year. And it was actually like 5 years ago. I'm like,
holy shit.
Or it's like, oh, that came out like, that had to be like mid 2000s. And it came out like 2015.
Ugh. Sorry. Continuing the White Claw taste test. Lemon, gross. Mango, also gross. That burp, also gross. That one, disgusting as well. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, God, Harlem Shake, probably one a little more recent. Fucking, what was it called? The Mannequin Challenge.
Mannequin Challenge. Oh God, I'd remember that.
I don't even know what the song's called. Everybody just like frozen and shit. I believe the company I work for actually did one, but I was off that day. Thank Christ, because I saw the video and I've seen much better. I'd seen much fucking better. Fucking gnat flew in my face. Straight shitting. Pew pew. Get out of me.
We a full Daipey household.
Full Daipey.
God, there's just a bunch of like shit tier memes I thought that were just fucking funny. I don't know. There's something, a part of my brain that loves the lizard on a unicycle being like, oh shit, that boy, he coming. Like,
oh, he coming.
Or hold on. Oh, he coming. I know that's not it. God, I imagine there's some like terminally online dude who's listening who's just like screaming.
Don't worry.
It's like, oh shit, what up?
Don't worry, we can just edit all this shit out. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh, here come that boy. Oh shit, what up?
Oh, here come that boy. Oh shit, what up?
I was like, I don't know why that just breaks my brain, but I find that fucking hilarious. But yeah, fucking like old school YouTube was just really different.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it was.
It hit different.
It hit very different. It was a lot more chaotic.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Can you remember the first YouTube video you ever watched?
I honestly think I can.
I think I can as well. And
it is like one of the most like embarrassing things too.
Oh man.
Because what got me on my YouTube shit, and honestly, like probably what got me into a lot of music at this time was fucking Naruto AMVs.
Yeah.
Where you take like a song to like.
Oh yeah, that's how I discovered the Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah. That's how I like every single anime music, every AMV, there was a Linkin Park version.
Oh yeah,
Like Linkin Park all
Everywhere.
over. Like so, like if you did not like Linkin Park, you were in for a bad time.
Yeah.
But it was a Naruto AMV of set to, I think it was 3 Days Grace's I Hate Everything About You.
Ah, nice. I'm sure I've seen. I know I've seen many AMV clips with many of new metal and
Like that
that. Well, not necessarily new metal, but that
butt rock.
genre of fucking many of 3 Days Grace songs and whatnot. Oh man, so was that your first one? Just like bunch of.
I believe it was that one specifically.
I was about to shit a brick because for a minute there I thought we were going to say the same thing.
Oh,
And I was because you started talking about music, and I was like, no fucking way. But I was like, I didn't think it was going to go that deep. But I, honest to God, think the first video I ever saw on YouTube was the evolution of dance.
oh fuck yeah! I do remember that. Like that being like one of the first like big viral.
Yeah, like it was like wasn't it like the biggest YouTube like viral video at the time at least.
And at that time, like 30,000 views was like a fuck ton. Now, like if someone like a big YouTuber gets like 30K views on a video, that's a flop.
Yeah, like
now.
this one's like probably at like 3 trillion at this point. I don't know.
Probably or like God, because I remember that fucking song that came out like 2012, that Korean song, Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Like I remember that being like the first video to like reach 1 billion views. And
Yeah, that's right.
Thinking that was just like fucking impressive.
I mean, he made his money in dip. When's the last time you heard a track from him?
I don't know. He's probably still making stuff, but
Yeah.
it was just that was like one of those things where like the planets fucking aligned just for this like one hyper fixated point
Yeah.
in history to occur. Like it was just like because that's the first time I remember hearing like non-English speaking music on the radio, like on like mainstream pop radio.
Yeah.
And that song was fucking everywhere. Like, because I remember that video, like, thinking it was the funniest shit when it came out. And then, like, a month later, wanting to gouge my ears out for how much that song was overplayed.
Yeah. Oversaturation of a particular product is, especially in music, is just always a bad thing.
And God forbid you work in retail.
Oh, yes. God bless Texas. Jesus Christ.
Because, God, when I worked at fucking Lowe's, oh my God, it was the most generic, most like middle class wine mom music you could ever imagine. And a lot of it was like, like wasn't amazing, but it was, I could listen to it, not be annoyed.
Yeah.
And there were some songs I'd be like, all right, yeah, jam into this one. But, like, they would play stupid shit like that one Imagine Dragons song, the Lightning and Thunder song.
Oh, my God.
It's so bad.
It's the worst.
It's so bad.
I know you hate Imagine Dragons.
Oh, I hate him with passion.
Not the biggest fan. They have a few songs that I dig. That being said, I don't understand how they just like dominated the way they did,
Yeah, and I think it's sort of like because it's so like inoffensive. Yeah. Like it's just like, oh, this is the most like milquetoast middle of the road shit.
Thank God Shimmy doesn't listen to your show because that song fucking blows. It's the worst. We talked about that on an episode of Cajun Greatness, I think.
I'm pretty sure we did because I just like I remember like that because most I've become a lot more friendly to pop music over the years because sometimes like a good song's a good song. It doesn't matter what it is. But, like, I remember, like, upon, like, first hearing, just being like, that's bad. That's like, what made them want to do that, like, super, like, chipmunk pitch shifted shit?
Oh God, like, and I even like that one song a Believer, I think it's called.
Yeah, like
it has that fucking beat to it.
And that was like basically every Imagine Dragons song after that.
See, like
too.
that one I found to be tolerable, but that one Lightning and Thunder song is just some annoying ass shit. I'm also annoyed that one song that they kept playing on the radio not too long ago, I don't know what it's called. It's like, I will follow you. It's so dumb, but God damn it, it was catchy as shit, and I was so mad that I was like singing it at work one day.
God, that was like, that was when I was like, I listened to Billie Eilish's debut, where I was listening to it, and I'm like, I hate that I like this a lot.
Yeah,
it's like, God, I want to hate this, but it's like I can't hate on it.
I like more so. I have found what little Billie Eilish I have heard.
Billie Eilish
these days. There's just one song and I don't know what it's called, but I like the beat to it. Yeah, like, it was pretty solid. But other than that, like I don't get the whole like it's almost like Lana Del Rey-ish, like
the whisper
through the singing and the mama, you know?
Yeah, and which like,
and I know that's not all she does, but you know, there is a lot of that in like the 4 songs I have heard on pop radio.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like there's a pattern there, is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and definitely like for much as I like Billie Eilish, I mean, like, she's definitely not the first person to do that. Like,
yeah,
like Lana Del Rey, who I find much more insufferable. Not that like I think like her music is terrible or anything, but God, that what she did some shit that got her like semi canceled. That like it wasn't like the worst thing ever, but it was just like really cringy. It's like, wow, this is not a good look for you, honey.
Oh shit! Forgive me.
But another song they would play, and I remember when this song came out, and I remember at the time fucking hating it. Bon Jovi, Who Says You Can't Go Home.
That when you fucking played that in the living room many moons ago.
That was honestly probably like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah. Like, time means nothing anymore.
Oh, like, yeah.
But, God, when I heard that first, I was like, I just started screaming immediately. It's like, no! 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 Uh-oh. Oh man, I can't wait for the cough cast.
The cough cast.
Welcome to the cough cast, bitches. Y'all weren't ready for this one, but yeah, God, I will hand you that. I will see your fucking Who Says You Can't Go Home, and I will hit you with a Lips of a Fucking Angel, baby.
Oh fuck
me! How about them apples? Applesauce,
God, that
bitch.
What? Why in like
Why?
the late 2000s did like rock radio be like, you know what sounds good? Fucking 40-year-old washed up has-beens fucking singing like they're constipated about like being assholes.
No, right? That whole song is just like legit about fuck the chick I'm with, man. I want to bang you right now.
Like, I wish she was you, man.
It's like, I remember as a bit, like somebody, I think it was like Cody wanted me to sing it karaoke downstairs, like, and y'all to film it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I sang like the first verse and then the first chorus. And then, like, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I hate this song. It got played so fucking much.
And
it still gets played.
And it wasn't just rock radio either, where like most of the garbage went to die. It was mostly just like, it was on like mainstream pop stations, which like, it's not a good song. Like even taking away like the messaging, which is like, don't be a cheating asshole. Don't do that shit. But even like ejecting the weird like adultery shit from the song, the fucking like, it's just not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I got a confession to make.
Let's hear it.
Please don't kick me out of the house. You promise not to kick me out of the house?
Yeah.
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 I was in a band. I was the bass player of this band, and we did that song.
I mean,
it's I don't know. It's fine. I've done a lot. Hell, I've done a lot of songs that I'm just like, ew. It's like just for the pop because I know the people like it. God.
Well,
But,
especially like around here, like you're gonna be playing a lot of that butt rock, so it's like I imagine like if we started playing around here, we'd probably play some I don't know. Some fucking hinder.
God. I mean, there is a fucking honky tonk opening up down the rut.
Where?
Fucking the artist formerly known as Will Hagens is gonna be a honky tonk something or another. I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, God, that's just gonna be another place where people are gonna get shot.
See, that's one of the.
Like,
It's scary that that's like a true concern, because Jesus, it's like a fucking like shooting like what like 3 months ago or so, like involving like automatic like semi-automatic rifles into a bar,
God,
like within like pissing distance of where I work.
Yeah, like that fucking strip of bars is just fucking hell. Because like you can't, like when like someone's like not trying to date rape you. You have it's usually like just like shit fucking country music, or shit fucking rock music, and you have to worry about weird, creepy, rapey people, and also just like worried about getting shot. Like there have been like growing up like as a kid, just knowing not to go to. I don't know if we should name certain businesses, but yeah, there's one bar in particular. I'm like, yeah. You couldn't pay me to step foot in that place.
I was about to say, like, we can always, like, redacted, or, you can talk about the place. You don't have to, like, say the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to talk, like, actually talk about it, but not, like, give out the business name.
Like, this one bar, like, searches out this place. Wait, you're talking about it? It's like, you just outed yourself there, pal. How did you know?
Someone's just going to hack into the mainframe.
The AYCH mainframe. What the fuck are you talking about? My watering hole.
Which, like, God.
I mean, shit's scary. Like, I mean, hell, the older I get, like, the more I'm just like shit, anything can happen.
Yeah, like...
Like, my truck can, like, Michael Bay explode for no good goddamn reason out of nowhere.
It's hard, like, I don't know, especially, like, over, like, it's something I've been feeling for years, but especially over the past couple, like, just the feeling of, like... It's just like literally like there's nothing out of the realm of possibility. Like really if you could have told me like we'd still be in the fucking pandemic, like a year ago, I'd be like, oh, we pulled together. No, I was naive.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep on until the wheels fall off. I suppose it's really all you can do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a really like minimalist way of thinking about it. But
you kind of
it kind of keeps me sane at the same time.
Yeah, there's some things you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to think think about that right now because that's just going to get my nerves up.
It's like I already have like a lot of like goddamn it like stress alone at work, and it's like I don't want to. I swear to God. All right, I guess this is what better time than ever to turn this into a fucking straight shooting episode. Oh, cross-platform, cross-promotion here. What? Pew, pew, straight shooting, pew, pew, team. All right, yesterday sucked, okay?
Yeah.
Yesterday was just awful. I mean, it wasn't, like, completely bad. Like, oh God, let's just say there are certain people that I work with, certain young people, that like to complain about how hard shit is there. But it's one thing if it happens every once in a while, Like, I get it. Work sucks. Nobody wants to be there, right?
Oh, yeah.
But if you talking about it and bitching about it, like, the whole time you're there doesn't make it better for you. Damn sure doesn't make the people's day better for the people around you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, none whatsoever. And I kind of I was like, my lips started twitching, the vein in my forehead started to swell a little bit more than usual that day. And I was just like, I'm trying to explain. I was just like, look, it sucks. Like, none of us want to be here, but this isn't helping. This isn't helping. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, you're making it to where I don't want to be here because you're just being the worst. I hate to say that, but, it was just... like things as someone I'm not the oldest person, but I like to think that I've seen some shit in my day. Like I know the real world sucks. You're just gonna have to deal with it. The best advice I'd ever gotten in my life was from my 7th grade history teacher, who eventually moved on to high school, and I actually requested her when I moved up to high school. Everybody hated her. I was the only person that liked her. People thought I was crazy for requesting her. And I was like, oh, well, I actually like her. Best advice ever. She had this hanging up in her classroom. Life's not fair. Get used to it.
Yeah.
And that's the big unfortunate truth in like almost every aspect of everything.
Definitely. And it's not to say like you can't like complain or make
no. Yeah. Not at all.
or like advocate for change. Cause if you listen to us, our politics have seeped through. We're not like we're not ones to sit with the status quo and think it's good. But there comes a time where you just gotta. It's like, yes, it sucks, but you gotta push through it, gotta move on.
Yeah. That being said, I also have my Anthony Anderson moments from fucking Harold and Kumar where I just want to burn that motherfucker down when I walk in, okay? I'm not saying that I'm just saying I feel the way you feel. Let's just get through the day, okay?
Yeah, it's just like, you're reminding me of this thing that I don't want to be reminded of. Can you please shut the fuck up? Yeah.
But anyway, the shift was done. All right, I left. I have to go find some stuff for the wedding. Some things to wear.
Yeah.
Like, I have things to wear, but I just want to find better things to wear to the wedding. And, oh my God, being out and about yesterday just sucked. Like, people in this town already don't know how to drive. Like, this.
Oh, God.
And, I'm riding on that frontage road, like in front of, Arby's, that Chick-fil-A and whatnot.
Like in front of the Lowe's and shit?
Yeah, going down 82.
Yeah.
I'm just going down there, and Chick-fil-A is always, packed smack daddy right there. But people with common fucking sense know not to block the goddamn road right there because there's traffic, right? Yeah. I'm sitting there trying to get through. I'm at the yield sign. There's somebody smack in the middle. There's somebody over here, and I don't know what's going on behind this car because there's a car in my fucking way, and I'm just like, she's not moving, and she has plenty of room to back up because the person behind them backed up so they can back up so they can get out of my way. She's not moving. This person is not moving. So I roll down my window and I scream politely, "Ma'am, could you please back up so I can get through, please?" Not only did she not back up, she moved more forward. So I took that big window and I took a gamble. I may have snapped a little bit. I just did a little weavy motion through, and granted, there was another car at the stop sign remaining stopped right there because, hell, they couldn't go anywhere either because they were trying to use the same fucking street. This bitch had everybody fucked up. There were 3 cars behind that one now that I remember it. And I just, like, snake my way through and get to where we're going to eat. Park my truck, try to walk into where we're going, and I hear, "Excuse me, sir." Like, what? "Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. I'm here to make a delivery here, and I was just wondering. And the door's right there. Could you move your truck?" Now I know it was just a tiny request. I didn't snap or anything, but goddamn it.
But there are some days where it feels like everything that can go wrong does go wrong.
Yeah,
and just the tiniest little shit set you off.
Yeah, it was not fun. And then like I remember getting out of the truck after parking again. And just like thinking, do I need to do anything else before I go in here and eat? Because all I want to do is eat. So I eat. Granted, that was the first thing I'd eaten all day. I felt a little better after that.
Yeah.
All right. Get to the house. as soon as we get to the house.
Oh God.
Now, there's like some running there's this running bit about our driveway. There's just something about it that just attracts people that don't live here, but they somehow end up in our driveway for like extensive periods of time. For this one example, I'll give you more after this one because
I got one example.
Yeah. Well, we got several to tell on that subject alone. But all of a sudden, these two cars, both with their hazard lights on, come rolling up. One of them kind of half-assed still in the road. The other one like kind of in our driveway. And off the bat, I'm like, at first I thought y'all had gotten some food. I thought it was funny as fuck. They're like, both of y'all had gotten food, and both of them had gotten there at the same time. I was like, no fucking way. That is awesome. Nope. Apparently, it was a slight fender bender scenario or what have you. And that being said, I want to preface this by saying right across the street from our house is this big open lot filled with absolutely nothing. Complete with at least that I can see 2 or 3 little driveway spots you can easily pull your car into where you won't fuck up anything when you're leaving. But no, our driveway has to be the fucking place. It has to be the area for all of the shit to happen for some reason. Like Grand Central goddamn station.
And to give y'all like perspective of what I was doing at this time, like I came home, I was just kind of playing guitar to decompress, and I was about to head out because I had to pick up fucking my fucking tux for the wedding. And yeah, I looked outside and there was just like a bunch of fucking people in the yard. I'm like, what? Who the fuck are these people? And I was like blocked in and shit. And it was like, oh, okay, these people had a wreck.
It was especially annoying because it was Wednesday and we normally have people over on Wednesday to watch wrestling.
Yeah, and like we had people coming over like while they were trying to hash shit out with the police and the ambulances and all that stuff.
Yeah, Shimmy said like he parked across the street in the empty lot.
Yeah.
And the only place that was available now at this point, and was walking across the street, and the cop was like, "Can I help you, sir?" Shimmy was like, "Nope," and just like kept walking, which I thought was a funny bit.
And like, this is like.
It's like, I was coming here. Y'all are in my way. Which, goddamn, it took every bit of me not to just be like, can y'all just fucking go over there? Just everybody move your shit to that side of the street, and then everything is fine. Like, all right, speaking of, one day, I roll up. I'm at the damn intersection, scared to death, because there are 2 goddamn one of them is a cop car. The other one is unmarked. The only reason I know it is unmarked is because the guy who gets out is wearing one of those cop vests and gun strapped to the T.
Yeah.
Just parked across our driveway. Not in our driveway, across our driveway. I'm scared to death at this point, thinking something is wrong with Liz or something. So I'm waiting for that light to turn green. I roll up, I park across the street because I can't get in my own driveway because of these dickheads.
Yep.
And I start walking up towards them, and the cop rolls down the window and goes, you live here? It's like, yeah. He goes, we'll leave. And then they just fuck off. So all they were doing was just hanging out in our driveway. That's it. That was all they were doing. That was it.
Were they just having a fucking...
I didn't tell you this story?
I remember you telling me this story. God, that's sketchy as shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody is hurt, and no, they're just hanging out. Krispy Kreme's down the road, fucko. Get out of here. I mean,
yeah. It's like y'all could fucking chat, not in my fucking yard. Like... God, and they love to pull people over right here too.
Oh God,
all the
time. At least twice a month, sometimes more.
I will wake up in the middle of the night and just see like fucking those red and blue lights just flash, and I'm like, God damn, y'all.
All the time. Hell, last night alone, there were like 2 cop cars, and then an ambulance showed up.
Yeah,
we let one of the accident participants used the restroom a couple of times because she was a pregnant woman, and then like she came up to ask if it was cool if they leave the car there for a couple more hours because they're gonna go to the hospital to get checked out, and like a legit like an ambulance rolled up.
Yeah.
and shit. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit balls. I've been here trying to watch wrestling, and there's all kinds of shenanigans going on out my door right now.
For real.
I couldn't. But
I mean,
granted, I was so tired at that point and just so over the day. I couldn't even enjoy wrestling that much last night, to be honest.
Yeah, I could tell you were not having a good time.
No, yesterday was not fun. It was not the best. But today was a new day.
Today's a new day.
It sucked again. No, we were busy as fuck today.
Yeah. But
on a goddamn Thursday, for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Jesus. Do you want to go to one of my thingies, or do you want anything you want to discuss?
How
long have we been going at this point?
We've actually been going like right at an hour.
Ooh, nice.
So if you want to do a break, we can do that. Or if you want to call it here, we can.
I mean, I feel like we can do a little more. Do we have to take a break if we do a little more?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's take a little break. We'll do it.
All right, yeah. Anyway, we'll take a pause from that story. I know I got a story about just random people in our fucking driveway.
And to keep y'all entertained, since we like poo-poo stories on this network, I might have an interesting poo-poo story.
Oh, I'm excited to hear that. I don't know what I threw up in. I don't know what I threw in between here. I will find out Sunday morning when I edit this.
That'll be like the perfect opportunity for the coughing bit.
Oh man, if I can figure out if I can get that to work.
Like we were just like, as you just heard, like me just coughing up my lung. It's like it's gonna be a podcast with Cannon and Jonathan. It's probably going to be a lot of coughing involved.
Oh, yeah. And I am apologizing to all our listeners.
Oh, yeah.
I am sorry.
Sorry.
We're like the two people who smoke, too. So it's just like, oh.
Yeah, that and the fact that it's about to get cold. Like, we all about to be some coughing motherfuckers, I feel.
Oh, God. Yeah, like I already feel like my sinuses starting to get congested. I'm like, oh, fuck. I hope this isn't COVID. Because we all need to get our fucking booster shots too.
Yeah. Booster the mooster. Hey, Otto. How's it going? How are you?
He's actually in a good mood today.
Having a good old day. Had your waddies.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of water. All right, so what was your story that involved our driveway?
Oh, it was the first time that happened.
Oh, really? The truck, right?
Yeah. So, for context, this was one night. I think it was like the middle of the week. I was talking to someone. They came over. Mm-hmm. We had some. We're not going to get into the details of what happened, but.
We had some times.
we had some fun times. It was wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
They were fucking.
She left, and I was like, all right, cool. That was nice. So I'm in the living room just chilling, and Pat comes in from. I think he was on a date. I think he was on a date too, but he's like, "Are y'all having someone over?" I was like, "I did, but like she left like 3 hours ago."
I remember that because I just went down to go to bed at that point.
Yeah, and so we get Liz and Can, and we look outside, and there's just like this random truck sitting in our driveway. We can tell there's like a guy out there. But it's like no lights or anything are on.
Well, to be specific, it's not technically our driveway.
It's the lot next to us.
But it's basically our driveway. It's right there next to where all of us park.
Yeah, because we park behind this basically abandoned shopping, or like our house is behind this abandoned shopping center.
Yeah.
So like the place where they like wherever would like load their freight is like right beside our house.
Also, for any serial killers out there, that all that's a lie. We don't live next to
It is like, well, talk shit, get hit, motherfucker. You try to come after us, we crazy. We'll get you.
I got a baseball bat and I know how to use it. Okay.
Oh yeah,
and lightsabers.
We'll beat the fuck out of you with lightsabers.
I got a belt that weighs like 1,000 pounds. I will hit you in the head with it, and you will die.
Yeah.
So stay the fuck away from our house. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, it was just like we ended up calling the cops, right?
I believe so, because I mean it was a bit sketch. Like there were
'cause
people like in there, but they were just chilling. They were just hanging out.
Yeah,
Like,
they weren't doing anything, but it was still like kind of spooky. Like it was just like this truck with a brush guard.
Yeah.
And you know, I go out there, like all I needed was like the old lady rollers in their hair, and I was just going out there, kind of like staring him down, being like, it's like, can you please leave?
Yeah.
And I think he finally took the hint, but you know, we ended up calling the cops. Cops are useless; they don't do shit. But
interestingly enough, I believe one night that same truck showed up. Yeah, I think. Were you still up at this point?
probably not. I probably end up going to bed.
I remember there was one point where Liz heard a door slam outside, and I look over, and again in that same spot, and I'm pretty fucking sure it was the same truck. Pretty sure. So I go outside. I just go out on my front porch and act like I'm on my phone, and I'm sitting there just hitting my vape, and then I see and I hear somebody like walking down the way from, I guess, a house or two down or something.
Yeah.
And just walking briskly. And then when they notice that I'm outside, they like, for some reason, just start creeping towards the truck. Like slow motion. Just, ooh. I was like, and then like, they get in the truck and they leave. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? And I'm pretty sure, because like the truck was like, what was it, like some sort of like tan?
Yeah.
It was dark. It was really hard to tell, but I think it was like some sort of like tan-ish colored truck.
Yeah. It was like a little like Toyota Tacoma, something like that. But yeah,
it was either tan or silver. It was somewhere in between.
Yeah, we get that's a large like color range, but whatever. But yeah, dude, just like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't.
We had to push somebody's car into that little lot because their engine was fucking smoking. Remember that?
Oh fuck yeah!
You remember that shit? Yeah.
Yeah, they ended up calling someone and they got
They got it out of there by the next day. Like if you had like engine trouble and shit, I'm not gonna like fuck with you about that, because hell, you can't fucking go anywhere.
Yeah,
like that happened to anybody. It happened to me on several occasions.
Oh, same here.
But it's just like if you're just like wanting to just like hang out like on or near somebody's driveway, I mean, I don't know, maybe give somebody a heads up.
Give us like a heads up, or like,
hey, I'm gonna be chilling in this vacant lot that's not y'all's.
Yeah, like,
okay,
or
cool.
go across the street. That's
where
also
the giant open lot. I don't know. What if we looked outside and there's just people out there like hanging out? Well, I think we would still have the same reaction. It's like, okay, I mean, what are y'all doing?
It's like, can y'all please go over there? Because because I was actually planning on going out and couldn't because they were just kind of dicking around.
Yeah. But I was just worried that somebody's like shit was going to be left overnight, and then I was going to be blocked in, wouldn't be able to fucking go to work.
Yeah, which,
I mean, I probably would have been able to get out anyway, but I don't know, with all those like divots and shit in the yard,
fucking driveway.
Yeah. I don't want to chance it. I already don't like really technically park in the driveway. I'm on the grassy knoll.
You saw who killed Kennedy?
Yes, I was there.
In 1963.
Yes, I am 174. I'm a vampire.
Oh.
Yes.
That would explain it.
Well, I'm so pale. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm not gonna tease the cock anymore. I guess since poo-poo stories are
Poo-poo stories
seem to
yes.
be a staple in the AYCH universe.
Yes.
It's only fair that I share probably one of the most legendary poop stories that I can remember, at least in my lifetime.
All right, hell yeah. Let's hear it.
And now I think about it, it's actually kind of sort of low key a funny story. My mom got remarried when I was really young, and I was not a fan. I didn't really like the guy, like at all. They got married. There's even like pictures of me like at their wedding, just like everybody's happy, smiling, and I'm the only one just like, fuck this shit. I'm obviously just like not having it at all on my face. I am just like letting everyone know that I'm not about it.
Fucking Crawling by Linkin Park's playing over you.
But Jesus. Okay, so I remember after the wedding, this was also around the time we may have to Google this to see exactly when it was, because I can pinpoint when my mom got remarried by when Waffle Crisp was released. Because
Waffle Crisp.
Yes, the cereal. Because on that day, after the wedding, I just like depression ate an entire box of Waffle Crisp because it was a brand new cereal, and I was just like, this is fucking great. I love it. Jonathan, I legit ate the whole box that day.
Let's see.
Oh, you're looking up when Waffle Crisp
Yeah.
came?
First launched in 1996.
1996, eh? God damn. Jesus H. Christ.
I was a wee little child. I was not even conscious.
That made me like, what, 9? Yeah. 8 or 9, I think. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. Anyway, on the day they got married, they decided to take like a trip. I think it was like it was Memphis or Jackson, one of the two.
Yeah.
Because like where we lived was basically the halfway point between both of those cities, I guess.
As big as cities Mississippi can have.
Yeah. And oh my God. We had to stop about every 5 minutes for me to just shit my brains out.
Oh God. Lil Cannon has IBS.
Like I am in the back of the car, like they are just like newlyweds, just like yeah. And I'm just like in the back, like I gotta go to the bathroom. So I think the first place,
I got a shit.
I think the first place we stop is like some gas station, and like we go there, and I ruin that place. Just like, just fucking just.
As gross as that probably sounded.
But Pat, if he listens to this, I know this is the point where he's gonna lose his fucking mind. That point
To Pat, who is listening to this
right now.
Fatty's fart too. In some places, they consider that a compliment.
Oh man, like we had to stop at least 2 more times for me to just take a massive grundle bundle, and then like I thought I was done. Like I thought I'd finally got it all out of my system.
You couldn't shit anymore.
I thought it was all gone. We get to this mall somewhere, and they have like this double-decker Ferris wheel.
Oh no. Oh no, Cannon, no.
Guess who wanted to get on the second floor of the Ferris wheel?
Cannon, no.
No, I mean, I don't think it's going to end the way you think it's going to end. I get up there.
they open the cab, the fucking cab as it gets back to the ground, and it's just covered in shit.
I know.
Cannon's just like, I don't know how this happened.
I remember like vividly, like my mom and my then stepfather down there, and then I was fine. I was good until I got on that fucking horse up there, and then once we started moving, buddy, I had to fucking lava flow out of my butt again.
Oh no.
But I was just reminded of like, I don't know if it's like psychosomatic or whatever, but my mom like always told me if you're ever in a situation where you got to go to the fucking bathroom, your stomach really fucking hurts and you can't go, just try to like focus on breathing. like slowly in through the nose and slowly out the mouth, and just keep on and keep on. Somehow, that shit tricked my belly into not hurting for at least a little while I was up there, so I didn't shit my pants.
Oh, that is very good.
Oh man! Moral of the story is, breathe in, breathe out.
And maybe don't binge Waffle Crisp.
Don't binge a whole box of Waffle Crisp, because you will have to stop so many times on your adventures. Just like, hey Pat.
Like I just hear him cackling right now.
It's just like, hey Pat. He's not even here. He's not even in the house. But I know he's gonna listen. It's gonna be hilarious. It's like y'all started like, it's refresh. It's like we're not shit talking. We're just like we're talking to you while you're not here.
It's like he's here.
It's like he's here in spirit.
He's here with us in spirit.
Oh man, let's see here. There is at least one thing I did want to at least okay, I know we're not going to talk about it it's not something you talk about for a while, but Jonathan, from time to time, they watch is it Anthony Fantano?
Yeah,
that's his name.
Yeah.
The Let's Argue videos are always great.
Oh, what I love about Fantano is even when he like shits on music I like, which is pretty often. Like I'm still like, I didn't think you'll like it. I didn't think about it like that. That's interesting. Or just like his fucking shit post videos, which are like top tier memes.
God, I don't know why. I even brought this up at work today when we were watching it last night, and like Lou Reed got brought up. And like somebody commented, it was just like, what's the deal with Lou Reed? All the dude's doing is talking, and y'all's minds are blown. I fucking just died. I just fucking lost my mind.
For context, the video was they were arguing most overrated singers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which like, oh god, who would you say is like an overrated singer?
Beyonce, 100%. I never really understood, like, just like compared to like what else was out there, like even at the time, like vocally, I'm just like, why? It's like, I don't know. I was like, I'm not saying like she shouldn't have had a career or anything, because Destiny's Child was like stupid popular and whatnot.
Well, and like Beyonce is stupid fucking talented.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not. It's just I think she's kind of overrated vocally. Is all I'm saying.
I get that. I mean, I'm a fan of old school Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah, no, same. No, I'm not denying that at all. Jesus.
But, I will say, I think like I'm not like a Beyonce expert.
No, I mean, no.
But, like, I know, like, a lot of her newer stuff has been a lot more interesting than, some of her other, like, chart-topping, like, pop hits and stuff. I got one.
Okay. Uh-oh. Is it going to be a spicy one?
Some people it will be.
Oh, man. It's Leonard Skinner, isn't it? No.
The entirety of Leonard Skinner.
All of Leonard Skinner
is the most overrated vocalist of all. No, Axl Rose.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah.
I get Guns N' Roses are popular. Appetite for Destruction's a great album, but that's the only good album they have. I'm sorry. Like
there's only so much Axl voice you can take. There's only so much Axl voice I can fucking take. Like, to be quite honest about it.
Well, and the thing is the dude's a great songwriter, but he adds these, like, little vocal embellishments to, like, especially on the Use Your Illusion albums.
Yeah.
That, like, borderline ruin songs for me.
Yeah.
Like, that one part where he screams, "Ain't That Fresh" in Civil War.
I love that song, though.
I mean, it's like a, like...
But that one part of the song is weird.
It's a fucking amazing song, but that like 1.5 seconds of him just squawking "Ain't That Fresh" it's like a rock in my shoe.
Yeah, I understand that analogy 100%.
And the thing is it would be fine if he did it like once or twice here or there, like varied it up a little. Or like in Knocking on Heaven's Door where he does the hey, 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 yeah. Like every single time he sings the chorus. And it's like, and that is a really repetitive song anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, dude, please stop. I don't need this in my life.
Yeah, God. What's another like example of an overrated singer in my opinion?
I mean, I got
some. No, hit me with another one. I got nothing right now.
I mean, like I'm not a huge fan of Dream Theater's vocalist, but like
I don't think you listen to Dream Theater for the vocalist, though.
I mean,
that's just my opinion.
You don't, but like
it's like listening to Dragon Force for the vocalist. Not saying he's bad. No disrespect to the singer of Dragon Force, but
or James LeBray from Dream Theater. It's just like, oh my God! Like I remember in college thinking Dream Theater was like the best thing ever.
Yeah,
and then I've been like going back to it. And I'm like, wow, this is cheesy as shit.
I had a ball playing "Pull Me Under" in Guitar Hero though.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I love that song.
Like, and I'm not going to deny like any of those guys are not like amazing musicians, and there's some of their stuff I like, but like God, there's a lot of it that is just cheese.
Yeah, I feel like
and like metal is just goofy anyway. It's got a lot of cheesy like theatrical stuff to it, and that's why I love it. But like, I don't know. It's something about his voice. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like this is low hanging fruit, but I swear to God, even before like his like current modern day politics taking effect, I made somebody like blood curling mad at a party like well over 10 years ago for saying that Aaron Lewis cannot sing.
He can.
He can't. Yeah. That's what I say. I said that even as a fan of Stain then, like back then, like first couple albums, you know, what have you. But, and then this dude was just like, what? What the fuck did you just say? I was like, Aaron Lewis can't sing. Like he can't. Like, if you think he can, then, I mean, I guess good for you, but if that's what you think singing is, then I don't want to hear any of your playlists on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, which, like, I don't know. I feel like 2000s butt rock is just low-hanging fruit anyway, but, like...
they're easy targets.
The like Nickelback, obviously, like Chad Kroger's not that... But, like, I don't think, like, anyone is just like, you know who the best vocalist of all time is?
Josie Scott of Saliva.
Josie Scott! Yeah. Like, I don't even think fans of that band are just like... Yeah.
I love how
this guy who's like trying to be so badass but has like the nasaliest butt rock voice ever.
I feel like, you know how like OSW has like a recurring Creed bit in their show. Somehow I feel like Saliva's becoming ours.
Good boom.
Like I know we have like name dropped Saliva a few times on another show somewhere
or
out in the ether.
However, fucking music peaked for the Spider-Man soundtrack with Chad Kroger and Josie Scott.
Yeah.
Their powers combined. They don't work individually, but their powers combined gave us Hero, which is
the Megazord of music.
It is. It's not good.
Fuck you, it's great.
But it's also amazing. It's 10 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Like, you read the lyrics, does not make a lick of fucking sense.
But it's so good. It's so great. I cannot wait to like go to a legit karaoke somewhere and just like, man, do you want to do Hero at a karaoke with me somewhere? Please?
Yes.
Can we do this?
Yes. Yes.
We have to make this happen.
God.
It's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah, we're going to do this shit.
Oh. stay tuned at a local karaoke situation near you. Jonathan and I are gonna fuck Hero up. Oh man! But before we do that, we're gonna have to take Metallica's masterclass on how to be a band.
Oh my god! Because the thing is like I've been like mildly curious about the masterclass stuff, because it's like, okay, you're actually like, even if it's just like kind of bullshit platitudes, you're still kind of learning from the people who actually do whatever that is. And I'm just thinking like, I would not want to take, and I say this as a lifelong Metallica fan.
Yeah.
I would not want to take fucking advice on them on how to be a fucking band. I mean, granted, like business-wise, definitely. I mean, they made a fuck ton of money, like obviously.
Still are.
I mean, yeah, like I remember there was one time they came to Birmingham, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to see Metallica at least once before I die.
Like $500.
Yeah, like the nosebleed section was like $113. I'm like,
the nosebleeds were $113.
The nosebleeds.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just like, fuck y'all.
See, that's like the one reason. Like, I want to see Volbeat, but they got some fucking Metallica prices too. Probably because they've toured with Metallica before. Apparently, that's a rule. If you tour with Metallica, you automatically charge Metallica prices. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've seen bands who've toured with Metallica before and not have to pay that much.
Yeah,
I mean, granted, granted, some of them were festival tickets, but like,
that was just a joke, everyone. Just to clarify, I'm just taking a piss right now.
Oh yeah. But God, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Metallica having a masterclass on being a band. You know,
a
band that historically like just fucking hates each other.
Yeah, a band who is
for the most
who
part.
has been historic in how like dis-fucking functional they are.
Yeah, that like you gotta see the humor in that, right?
Like when I saw it, I thought it was a joke.
But no, like. I was just scrolling on my fucking social media one day, and it's like a fucking featured ad on my feed, right? And I was like, nah, this isn't real. But I watched the entire ad for it. And even like at one point, like I think Lars is talking during the ad, and I think he's talking about, you know.
Of course he would be the one like hawking the shit.
He's like saying something, and then they cut to a Hetfield, his face while he's talking, and even he like just has like I'm fucking done with this shit look on his face in the ad for the masterclass. I was just like,
because God, like fucking Lars Ulrich, just he looks like that kid who you just want to bully him. Like he just looks like a little shit.
Yeah, like that. That's why I tweeted a few days back. Like I don't think no one got the bit. But I tweeted, it was like, what's something that I do regularly that I'm still not good at? And I was just like, welcome to my master class of beard trimming.
but like what all were they going? Like what were they advertising with this class? Like what are they teaching?
I mean, I think they're actually showing you some Metallica songs, how to play them, and also talking about like I legit like going like deep diving in like what it takes to actually like function as a band, I guess. But that like bugs me out because again, it's Metallica. It's well documented. There's been like movies, documentary specials, all kinds of shit about like all the like inner like drama and problems that these guys have had with each other for years.
Like decades at this point. Like I mean, just the that documentary leading up to Saint Anger itself was just that got uncomfortable to watch at points.
Yeah, like I don't think I've seen it all, but I have seen clips.
I've seen enough of it to be like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like they can be like the best of friends. I know friends fight. Like that shit happens all the time. It's fine, but like again, just seeing all this shit. It's a masterclass on being a band. I would have to agree with Jonathan. I don't think I would want to. Yes, they're one of the biggest bands in the world. I don't think I want to take advice on how to be a band from them.
Well, and even like musically, like
Metallica masterclass on how to be Metallica.
And I say this as a fan. I love Metallica.
Yeah,
but
same.
Like if it was like James Hetfield doing like a guitar class,
yeah, that'd be rad.
I would fucking take that.
Yeah,
because he is
a beast. Still,
Dude,
to this day.
like James Hetfield is that band. Like he is the one member. You take him out, it's not Metallica anymore.
No, it's not.
Even like Kirk Hammett, even though he's limited in what he can do as a lead guitarist, like I would still take advice from him. If I was a drummer, I know it's a meme to shit on Lars for being a shitty drummer. But could you imagine what they could accomplish if they had like someone who was like,
dude,
any better? And like he's not bad. Like I mean, it's just kind of simple and like.
I wouldn't even go like Jesus. Can you imagine like something like R.I.P. like a oh my God, I fucking lost what I was gonna say. Jesus Christ!
You were talking about a drummer who has passed away.
Oh fuck, what's his name? Oh God, I'm gonna get shat on so hard from Slipknot.
Oh, Joey Jordan.
Oh yeah, like just imagine like something of his caliber in a Metallica. But hell, you're not even that far. Like I would go like say someone along the lines of like who I always thought was an underrated drummer.
Who?
I don't know his name either, but the drummer for Seven Dust.
Oh, that guy.
He's really good.
Yeah, or like even like some of the other thrash guys at the time, like. Imagine like Dave Lombardo from Slayer being in Metallica. Like, I mean, granted, I think you would have a completely different band, but like,
yeah,
I would love to see that like pocket universe.
Yeah, like welcome to Lars Ulrich's class of how to make your snare sound like a trash can.
God, that is so bad. And recently I went back because like normally when like people like shit on something as hard as they do, like I want to try to like understand, like see if like there's some redeeming quality about it. And the thing is, I never really listened to Saint Anger. I just kind of went with the meme because it was the meme of like being one of the worst albums ever made. I didn't realize how bad it is.
It's bad, Jonathan.
Oh, it is.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
And to everyone out there who enjoys Saint Anger, I
don't think those people exist.
No, you'd be wrong. Again, at work, this was a couple years ago. Somebody who it doesn't work there anymore, but I was talking shit about Saint Anger at work one day, and he got like legit heated at me. He got mad. Then he's like, "What? You think that's bad?" I was like, "Yes." Have you heard it?
It's like, dude, I'm not like a super like audio quality purist, but like get you something besides like some like cheap JVC headphones, my man. Like get you something that you can listen to that has decent quality, and you can tell like why that album has the reputation it does.
Yeah, the Delta Rocks class that I was in had a very interesting moment in Nashville once, where we got to meet Bob Rock at a guitar store in Nashville. He was just there.
Yeah,
like just there hanging out.
God.
Like he wasn't like signing. He was there like we were there, just looking around.
He was just that. Like you have this like fucking legendary producer because he produced like the Black Album, right?
He did like all of Metallica's albums up to Saint Anger. I think he did. I think that was the last one he did. For him.
Yeah, because like that was such like a low point at many aspects of Metallica's career.
Yeah, I am not 100% on this, but I think somebody in our group may have asked him what was up with that snare on Saint Anger. Because like our teacher asked him if it was cool because like he told us who we were. We were basically, for those of you who don't know, this was a legit class in college called Delta Rocks with short story. It's basically School of Rock, the movie, but it was an actual class. We learned classic rock songs and played shows for actual grades. It was awesome.
That sounds like so fucking rad.
It was fucking cool. It was really fun. And like we were there for a show, and we went to this guitar store just to look around, and lo and behold, there's just like Bob Rock just there, just like Jonathan said, legendary producer of like damn near all of Metallica's albums, or the ones that matter at least, the ones that count.
Hey now, I am definitely of the opinion that the 80s shit's where it's at.
Didn't he do all those?
I don't know. I know he did the Black Album.
Or are you like the dude? Well, I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm gonna get like attacked from all like music people left and right on this episode. But I don't know. Somebody may or may not have asked him what was up with that. That may have not been the case because we were still allowed to continue asking him questions because I feel like that might be something he might get a little agitated at. Probably. Yeah.
If for nothing else, he's probably just tired of fucking hearing about it.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen any of the people online who would like do like some of their classic songs but add the Saint Anger snare to that? Oh yeah. It ruins it. It's bad.
And the thing is like I figured like the snare would be like the fifth thing wrong with that album. And in one way it kind of is cuz like it's not just the snare is bad, the production shoddy. Like the songs are not good. The songs are like really bad. Like Frantic is just cringy as shit.
I was just about to say that's about the only song that I can listen to barely. Because I think it's funny. Frantic, tick, 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 tock. That shit's funny to me. Especially the video when he has like that. He cut his hair, but he's still growing like that weird like mid-length hair. It's like he's had the handlebar mustache and everything. The whole gimmick. God. It's just screaming into the camera. It was awesome. I mean, the snare can aside.
But that fucking snare does ruin the album. Because like I mentioned with Axl Rose's voice, it's like a rock in your shoe. It's just a tiny little thing, you'd think, but when you step on it over and over and over, it just gets so fucking annoying. And like it does, it sounds like a fucking Oscar the Grouch trash can.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, as someone who has hit trash cans with sticks as a child, I remember that sound, and that's exactly what that sound was.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, my God. Oh, man. So what about that? How about that bachelor party we went to?
Oh, God. That was
some interesting times. I don't know if Tanner will be listening to this episode, but I just want you to know, thank you for inviting us to the festivities. Thank you for inviting me to the festivities. I had a great time.
Oh, it was a fucking blast.
It was a blast. Like I had a majority of my quote unquote fun on Friday. Like the night we got there, because like as soon as I got there, I remember like just like probably deep throating a couple of tacos, and then like immediately started drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were going nuts.
Because like I worked that day, I got home, I packed my shit, and we hit the road. It was about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
And got there, and yeah, I just started the party. Pretty sure everybody had already been drinking there since, I don't know, probably like, 3 or 4.
God.
You know what people do at bachelor parties. They're there to have, the fun and whatnot.
Yeah, but it was also like low-key enough to where it was like pretty fucking chill.
Yeah, it was by bachelor party standards, it was very, this was the first one I've ever been to.
Same.
And I had a blast. I had a really good time.
I had a really good time, too. Like... It was just one of those things where like everything was just like hit right. It was like the fucking little house that we rented was so fucking nice.
Man, that little lake house was great. It was that was some bougie shit. A little
God, like the minute we walked in, I was like, because we were the last ones to get there, and I was just immediately thinking, I am too poor for this shit.
Like, compared to now, no offense to the last Airbnb that I had, but it was also a nice little, like, lake house scenario, but it was also very tiny. It had the smallest bathroom area you can imagine, and I had the worst time going boom boom there. You go from that to like probably one of the most spacious, probably a little too spacious, and I'll get to that here in a bit.
Oh yeah.
But this huge area, like the hallways were ginormous, the doors were so tall, like the ceiling was like what? It was like what, 15, 20 feet above our heads or some shit like that, maybe.
Yeah.
It was like super nice. However, in our room at least, The smoke detector battery was going out, and that shite kept beeping.
like it was like every 20 seconds, it would do the beep, and I felt so bad because I was fucking gone. Like I was surprised. I was surprised I was functional.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get it fixed, and poor Liz, she is so drunk, and she's trying to figure. She's like, "Please fix it." And I was like, "We don't have a ladder. We can't go up there. Turn it off."
All I'm saying is, if you're in an Airbnb, and again, I love this place, but if Airbnb, if you have high ceilings, maybe if there's a scenario where you might need a ladder, maybe include one for emergencies only, obviously, because you don't want anybody drunk climbing a ladder and going all like Jeff Hardy on somebody, you know?
Oh, yeah, obviously. But it was, but other than that, which that was only a tiny little thing. And then I remember immediately getting up that Saturday, and it's we getting started early.
Oh man, you were glued to that fucking couch that entire day, same spot the whole time, damn near.
I know I passed out at one point.
That was, God, we get up, I'm bugging out because my key fob years ago got disconnected from my keychain.
Yeah.
And I just carry it solo in my pocket. And I'm just a lazy fuck and won't get a new one. And plus, I'm pretty sure those are expensive as shit to get new ones.
Oh yeah, and it's a whole ordeal.
But it still works. It's just not attached to my key. But I couldn't find it fucking anywhere after when I woke up Saturday. We had to run into town, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I could still get in my truck, but I just couldn't find it, and it was bugging me that I could not find the thing that I have all the time.
Yeah.
And but I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. And then the last day, I remember canvassing the area one more time. I'm even going to the dock, looking in the water, looking in the rocks by the fire pit and whatnot, knowing that's just damn near impossible to even attempt. But I'm looking everywhere. And then at the last waking moments of being in the room, I noticed the lamp on the bedside table, and I looked down and I noticed that it's not flat on the table. It's actually a little I guess has almost an arch.
Yeah.
So I slide the lamp over a little bit to the left, and it was under the lamp the whole time.
Oh wow. Hey, at least you found it.
Hell yeah, I felt really fucking good about that. But
I left my charger there.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all had to go back to get something for someone. Yeah, our friend.
Oh yeah.
Our friend Mel, who's been on the show. She's been on the show. She accidentally left her purse, and Jonathan and Pat were the closest still there, and y'all were 30 minutes away. God, I'm sorry y'all had to do that.
Oh no, we didn't. We didn't leave yet.
Oh, y'all were still there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were still there. So we just took it with us.
Okay, even better. I thought y'all had actually left and y'all had to go back.
Oh, well, no, I mean at that fucking point, the people, because there were still plenty of people there.
Oh yes, yeah, that's true.
We weren't the last ones to leave.
I will say this, Tanner, if you are listening, have you ever seen a guitar pick in your life?
God damn it!
Oh my God, I've never seen somebody get that mad over not knowing how to draw a guitar pick in my entire life, and had the audacity to say that yours, the one you drew as an actual guitar player, was one of the worst.
I mean, I'm not saying mine was good by any
but it
means.
Looked like a guitar pick.
Yeah, it looked exactly like the ones I like to play.
Yes.
I'm
Tanner's might have looked like a guitar pick after, Darwin chewed on it for about an hour.
Honestly, if I didn't know that was supposed to be a guitar pick, I couldn't tell you that's what it was.
Yeah, and I'm not an artist by any stretch. How do you fuck up a guitar pick?
We're kidding. But,
we kid.
But he got heated.
Yeah, he got mad AF about it. That's my Tanner impression. I don't know. I don't.
And everyone was just like, Tanner, no, this looks bad. This is not a guitar pick.
Oh man,
it looks like a guitar pick.
Oh, and Cody. Oh man, Cody was taking like candid shots all weekend. I cannot fucking wait to see that slideshow.
Oh no!
Like I have seen. There's one shot of me just like you can. Pat was looking through the camera and showed it to me, and I'm just like. Tanner is like above pointing down at it, and I'm just like, you see me in mid scream, just like my mouth is just get wide open, just like, that is not a guitar pick.
God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got heated over some trivia.
I mean, but we won though.
We did.
Trivia champions.
We did win.
We are Turd Ferguson and the Sex Panthers. Trivia fucking champions of the Guntherville Cabin House League of Too Sweet, Air Too Sweet. I can't Oh, man. Good times. But, yeah, it was really, really fun.
Yeah, we ended up watching the Alabama Crimson Tide football game.
Yeah, I actually, and while that was on, I which I forgot, I was like, oh yeah, football, that's still a thing, and I had that gave me the perfect opportunity to cook for everybody, and I'm glad everything at least tasted.
Oh, it was so good.
There was a grill there, and I was just praying that that this damn thing had enough gas to make shit. I had about 40 burgers to grill.
It was a lot of food because it was a bunch of burgers. A lot of hot dogs. Those hot dogs were really good. And we had like a big thing of Conecuh sausage.
Oh, yeah. How was that? I didn't get to try any of the Conecuh sausage, actually.
I was eating on that even the next day.
Hell yeah. I made sure I put that one on the low side and kept that bitch on there long time.
It was so good.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things where not a lot happened on that trip, but it was still like fun. Like everyone got to chill and get all the.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. Like we were right there on the water. There were fucking ducks and geese everywhere flying around. You had to avoid all the the
landmines,
the landmines, the shit mines everywhere. Oh man, there was even I have the video on my phone. The last day we were there, Trey and I actually, that little area off to the side that had the deck on top.
Yeah, we
actually walked over there and got on top. Just we're like, well, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Trespass. Redacted.
You fall into the water.
Yeah, but I'm careful.
Yeah,
ish. Unless Trey decides, this is where you die. It just throws me off the pier.
He fucking heel turn Trey just fucking super kicks you off the pier.
But yeah, and I was really lucky enough to wake up early enough that morning. I think to where the fog was still up. Like the fog was fucking everywhere on the water, and that looked rad as shit. Hell, you can it was to the point where you can damn near open the doors and it would just bellow in. It was rad.
That's sick as fuck. It was a good trip.
It was a good trip.
It was something I think everyone needed too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A nice little getaway.
Nice family time away from it. And one of the best quotes ever came from Liz, because the ride there, when we went there, it was nighttime. We couldn't really see shit.
Yeah.
But the trip back was beautiful. It was just gorgeous. Just fall tree colors everywhere. And then when we get back to Tuscaloosa, Liz goes, we're back to the ugly.
Oh God.
I look at you. Ugly.
Because my heart's in Tuscaloosa. I've lived here most of my life.
Yeah.
It is an ugly fucking town. I will be the first to admit.
It's not the best looking town.
No. And for amount of road work as they're always doing, the roads are just garbage.
Well, from what I'm hearing, they're planning on more construction. I saw an article from the Tuscaloosa News. It was more parking deck or is that what they're building downtown right now?
Probably.
It's just what this place needs, just more construction. Jesus fucking Christ.
I know, right in front of the amphitheater, they're widening that road. Spent literally 3 months trying to figure out what they were doing. It was, they're just widening the road.
Just widening the roads all day. Sorry, I just like lost it. I just like died.
Yo, same. And this part's been going 48 minutes.
Holy shit, we've almost been going 2 hours. Damn.
Yeah.
That's longer than we anticipated going, actually.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm always a sucker for long form content.
Oh, same here.
I just hope we were able to entertain your ear vaginas.
Oh, same here. Oh, fuck. No, don't turn off.
Oh, what happened?
I forgot to.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
Yeah, everything's good. But anyway, this has been AYCH. I didn't think about the plugs and shit beforehand.
Yeah.
But, we're on like the SoundClouds, the iTunes, fucking Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can get a fucking podcast.
Spotify, Stitchers, I believe.
Spotify, I think we're on Anchor too. All of those. So, whatever you want to listen to, we're there. We're also on Twitch at twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear. And YouTube and Letterboxd, I think, at AllYouCanHear. If you want to hear our plugs, go to any other episode where Pat's talking. He does the plugs a lot better than I do. We got some shit going on with Cage and Greatness. We're still in the month of canon. I don't know what Tanner's doing, but I'm sure it's fucking rad as fuck. And my name is Jonathan. You can follow me on Twitter at JONIBY24. I might be a little inebriated. And John Ownson 12 on Letterboxd. And I'm tight as fuck.
And I have been That Canon Guy. You can follow me at That Canon Guy on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. If you're listening just to the week it comes out, there is not an... Wait. This isn't coming out this week because this week's already happening. There is no Cajun Greatness this week, so that means what I'm saying now, null and void. So I'm sorry. I was going for a bit, and I already fucked it all up. But anyway, I'm also on. We're also on the Cajun Greatness podcast. Shit goes down there. Next week we will be doing my actual birthday episode, and it's actually releasing on my actual birthday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's on a Thursday this year.
Yeah, and as for what we'll be watching,
that's going to be a secret.
I still haven't made it known. However, I am about 99.8% sure I know what it is.
All right.
Do you have any idea what it is? Would you like to take a gander, or do you just want to remain in mystery?
Well, I mean, I know it's not Monster Squad because we
already knocked that one off the list. Just because it was a Halloween-ish movie.
I don't know. I could see Hell or High Water.
It might be.
But as far I'll continue to think on that.
All right.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Nice.